Hello, darlings. I am Cassandra. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for coming. In today's Jungle Beauty Goddess Oracle and Tarot Card Collective reading, I am going to give you a message from Source and some spiritual tools and resources such as angelic assistance, working with entities and spirits, Feng Shui remedies and placements to apply to your home, or maybe gemstones and crystals to help align your chakras, to help you mold, shape, and build your dreams into reality. The first card I have for you is from Demeter, who is Divine Masculine. And his message to you is anything is possible. This is the tone of the reading. Anything is possible. So you may have this dream on your heart that you are wondering if it's ever going to happen for you, and you're wondering how you're going to get the money, how you're going to get the resources, how you're going to start it. So, but anything is possible, because guess what? The next card we have is the Empress, and the Empress represents being pregnant, a real pregnancy, or pregnant with ideas, pregnant with matter of fact, the Empress is divine feminine. Oh my God, this is divine feminine. So we have divine masculine and divine feminine, which means that when you have masculine and feminine, it comes together. We're talking about creation, right? Building something. So the next card I have for you is the Page of Cups, and the Page of Cups is really about having an idea that comes to you out of the blue. Something amazing. It's being in touch with your creativity. The same as the Empress card. It's all about creativity and birthing something new into the world. The next card I have for you is the Page of Coins, and the Page of Coins is about learning something new. It's about the initial stages of a plan. And then the final card I have for this reading is the Two of Coins. Let me see, can I get it in focus? Which is about juggling, trying to balance your home life, your work life, maybe if you have kids and your job, just trying to figure out how to bring an idea into fruition. So the message, the overall message that I have from this reading, which is really, super entertaining for me, is the card that sets the tone is anything is possible. So that lets me know that you have a really big idea. There's something you want to do. Maybe you want to be a doctor, or maybe you want to go to law school, or you want to own your own practice, right? Your own business. And you're thinking to yourself right now, I don't know how I'm going to do this. How is this ever going to be possible from where I am, right? I already have my kids. I already have a job. I have a ton of responsibilities. Maybe you don't have a lot of money, and you have this card that is saying anything is possible. And you're like, yeah, right. But guess what? It is possible. It is. This hand is so beautiful, because now you have the Page of Coins and the Page of Cups, right? Now what came to my mind is the Page of Coins and the Page of Cups represent the left hemisphere and the right hemisphere. Now the Page of Pentacles, I'm sorry, I don't know what I said before, but I don't think I said Pentacles. But the Page of Pentacles to me is the left brain. It is, it's all about the money and, and structure and plans. It's saying, okay, you have this wonderful idea for a new start, but where's that money going to come from? Where's the structure? How are you really, really planning to make this? Because I'm not going to go along with your idea if you can't bring some structure to it, if you don't have a plan, if you don't have a schedule, I'm not buying into this. So when you're working with the Page of Pentacles represents material success, material wealth, but it's also the beginning stages, and it also represents learning new skills, right? So now the Page of Cups It's the right hemisphere. It's the artistic part of us, the part of us that is, deals with our intuition, our curiosity, our emotions, and usually, I think, like engagements, good news. All pages tend to bring news, but this page, the Page of Cups, is really just very curious, very taps into emotions, psychic abilities, and receiving downloads of a multitude of really super creative ideas. Now, even though they have these wonderful ideas and this intuition, and they wear their heart on their sleeves, they have no idea how to bring this dream into fruition. So, but then and then this just, guys, this is, I don't know. I just love it when the cards are very clear. So then we have the Two of Pentacles, which is about juggling. And so the Two of Pentacles is saying, okay, how do we please the left hemisphere and the right hemisphere of our brains so that we can bring some structure to the dream. So first let's talk about the Page of Coins, or the Page of Pentacles. Now this person is like, look, dude, I don't want to use our savings. I don't want us to go off on some crazy path or journey where we are pouring all our resources into something because you heard this. A lot of other people say we're going to make a lot of money if we do A, B, C, and E. The Page of Pentacles is it's a very slow moving, methodical page, because material wealth is he's not looking for a get-rich-quick scheme. So even though you might, have this wonderful idea, and divine, masculine has said to you, anything is possible, and anything is possible. But if you want to persuade the Page of Pentacles to to agree with your idea and to make money from the idea, the Page of Pentacles is, I like to think of it as Mr. Spock from, what was that, Star Trek? The accountants. These are the people who need structure. Institutions that need structure. He's like, I know it sounds cute and wonderful, but you have to convince me. So what you need to do to convince this pentacle, this page, to get on board with your idea is, he says, look, you need to learn this. You need to, do some research and learn some skills about this project. So are there other people who have accomplished what you want to accomplish? Have you read books about like biographies of other people who want to take this route or a similar route? Have you looked on YouTube to look at videos, how-to videos? Have you really, and then once you do some research and not just have this wonderful, fuzzy idea of this artistic expression that you want to display, he says, okay, you do some research, and then come up with a plan, and then I want you to dedicate yourself to a skill. So if you want to put your song out, I want to know that you have really put your heart into learning it, you're committed to it. The Page of Pentacles needs a plan, and you're thinking, but no, this is so wonderful, and you feel, if I get too caught up in the details of how I'm going to do it, then I lose my enthusiasm. I don't, how can I be a overnight sensation? How can I sell millions of records over the internet? How can I become a #1 best-selling author if I get caught up in the details of the marketing strategy and the SWOT and the media kit and all of these things you're talking about? This just really just taking my energy down. So the Page of Pentacles, listen guys, he is not so much of a critical part of this equation here, but he is the voice of reason. And the way you can persuade him, entice him to come along with the dream, what I want to say about this, not just come along with the dream. He is a ticket to the dream being expressed in reality, because he is the person who says, or she, guys, the gender doesn't matter. I'm just talking about the left and the right hemisphere. He's a planner. He says, okay, we have this dream, so let's come up with a business plan. Let's include our marketing strategy. Let's look at our competition. If you want to go back to school, how much does it cost? Do we really need to take all of our classes at a university? Maybe we might want to start out at a community college. Do we even need to go to college to bring about this dream? Whatever idea you have, the cards are saying, oh my God, it is so going to happen for you. Anything is possible, right? We're going to have flying cars. I remember when I was growing up, everyone didn't have a cell phone. We all have cell phones now. So anything is possible, but the more you slow down and plan and, develop a to-do list, and first of all, write your dream out. You start out with the big dream. What is the big dream? Let's just keep it really simple. Oh, the big dream is I want to start a YouTube channel. Okay, cool. Nice. I'm just going with that idea. That's easy. So you might even just say, well, I'm just going to go ahead and sign up. I have an account. I have a camera. I can use my cell phone camera, whatever, to upload videos. And then before you start, you can write down 20 topics or just get ideas and say, okay, these are my 20 topics. These are the days that I'm going to try to post, whatever. Now you have taken this big idea and now you're making it small. So let's just say you say, I just want to have 1 million subscribers. That may be your goal. But the plan is, how do you balance maybe your kids or your job or your responsibilities? How do you just manage to just start the channel and come up with the ideas and how you're going to post? Like, there's this saying, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. And that's what this hand is about. Yes, you can become a lawyer. You can become a doctor. You can do whatever you want to do. Anything is possible. And you have these rich, wonderful ideas that you want to bring into fruition. But you must develop a plan. Use a to-do list. Create a calendar. A marketing strategy. You need to sit down, write the idea out, and then come up with some steps that, I want to say steps, but even like activities. Okay, by the end of the week, I'm going to, do some research and see which school I want to go to, what classes I need to take. And then by next month, I want to make sure that I enroll into one of those classes. So you want to break the idea down. With creative ideas, it's the same thing. When I would get an idea for a doll, I might think about it. That's my right hemisphere. But when I start sketching it in my journal, that's my left hemisphere. My left hemisphere says, that's a cute idea that's in your head, Cassandra, but let me see a picture of it, right? So I start to sketch her out. And then when I'm sewing that, and creating, I'm using, believe it or not, I'm using the left hemisphere more, because now I'm measuring and I'm trying to, because the left hemisphere deals with the actual structure of something, right? When I'm creating the pattern, I'm definitely using my left hemisphere. When I'm getting the ideas, I'm using my right hemisphere. So it's wonderful to have an idea, but it's really, in order for that idea to come, I hope I'm saying ideal. No, it's not idea. Okay. To come into fruition, you must come up with a plan. So, you know me, child. I told you I was going to give you, I don't know if these are angels and spirits to work with you. I'm going to give you some help, because I believe in help. To help you, especially when you figure out what it is you really want to do. I got it. So dedicate yourself to a new skill. In the modern world, you're often required to learn skills. The world has never been in a greater flux, and your ability to learn skills quickly can make the difference between success and failure. So this is the book, Words of Power, which I think is a wonderful book, especially for people who just like, oh, I don't want to get into too much stuff, right? I don't want to get too deep into magic, but dedicate yourself to a new skill. Because when you have an idea and you want to bring it to fruition, you might, the new skill may be, how do I market? The new skill may be, how do I make the best cookies possible? How do I, sell these cookies? I want to learn how to play guitar. Whatever it is, I personally think once you know what it is you want to do, you want to dedicate yourself to really learning how to be the best at that particular craft. I really hope this video helps someone. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you, darlings, in the next video.